What is up, everybody?
What? Oh,
Welcome back. HVAC Knights, episode 47. We made it.
47.
47.
See, I was so close. So dang close.
Kurt will correct you. So, what's up, everybody? Let me look at the chat. I forgot to pull it up.
Pull up the chat. Say what's up with the squad.
We got Steve-O, who gave his last van tour. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I did.
Moving on
He's
up.
he's becoming one of those desk workers. No,
Oh,
he's
control-
a control guy.
Control guy,
right?
I think, yeah. Freon Leon, Mike, Jason Johnson. I think Mike was in here. Yeah, Mike B. Refrigeration Devil, what's up? The Good Guy, we got Gary Guzman and Eric Lehman. What's up, everybody?
Big E.
Oh my God.
What?
I think I can publish my video now.
We've been waiting on it. Everybody's like, "Where's Kurt's video?"
I'm serious.
Watching it.
Publish it.
You're going to publish it? Everybody's going to leave.
Hey guys, you're witnessing it here first.
Well, dude, it took so long.
That's what happens when you go 4K.
Yeah, that's what happens, bro. You should.
Well, maybe I don't need to go 4K. I mean, that was ridiculous. Over 2 hours for a 25-minute video.
That's why I always, well, I still do it just in case, but I upload it overnight.
I did a Spanish one too, but I'm not even going to try to upload that one.
In 4K?
Yeah.
Man,
Save it
I
for
almost
another day.
wonder if the way YouTube compresses them anyways, like, and I feel like they only give like the good people the good quality
Well, you
videos.
notice- I noticed on mine, like even when I'm uploading in 4K, 60 frames per second, it'll you look on the settings when you hit the little button to see what it's available at. It's only available at like 1440. So why am I even filming in 4K?
It's probably
What
still
do you-
processing.
Yeah.
When you upload it, it goes like the first ones are like the standard, and then it goes to it loads up the HD ones, and then the 2K, the 4K, like they're in a sequence.
Well, maybe I should skip down to like 2K or something. This 4K is just too much. I want to keep the 60 frames per second. So I don't know.
I need to watch more of those that you posted in the 60 frames because I couldn't get used to it, but I don't know. I'll have to check yours out.
I noticed in my 30 frames per second compared to 60 frames per second, you can see the difference.
Mm-hmm. No, I know, that's what I mean. Like, I never got used to watching the 60 FPS videos. I want to say Chris Stevens does full, like, I don't know if it's probably 4K, full 4K, 60 frames and all that. His look super crisp. I don't know, but I think he's like a Samsung guy.
You mean shooting with his phone?
As far as I can remember, he was always shooting on his phone.
Huh.
But he maxed it out. It was always like whatever the highest frames and all that was.
Yeah, I never
All
like I originally uploaded in 60. I just didn't like the way it looked. It was like too beyond real.
It's like too realistic.
Yeah, it's like
I'm reading some of these comments. Some of those houses Curtis is in, I don't want to see them in
Yeah.
4K.
That's true.
fun.
That is true.
Damn,
You'll get to see the inside in extra high def.
You see all the crap on the floor in high definition.
Oh, I didn't know if that's what it was. It's because he's shooting in 8K.
Yeah, but you can't even.
I think you can.
You can't. Nothing
Well, no.
is viewable in 8K.
I know. I guess
mean,
not.
like
But
screens don't support it.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
he shoots it and then it's up to 4K on YouTube. But it's because a lot of like the guys that I watch, the tech YouTubers and all that, they'll shoot 8K footage of everything. That's how they shoot.
And that way, when it kind of compresses down, it's 4K.
Yeah, I guess like it's not
Well,
it's still very detailed.
GoPro got the 5.3. Filming that, Kurt.
5K.
There's a new action camera that's coming out.
Insta 360.
It's one of the brand new ones.
Ace Pro
that
2.
can shoot in 8K 30 frames per second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was waiting for that one. That's the one I was waiting for to decide if I was gonna, because I don't think I'm gonna go with the GoPro. I think I'm going to DJI, but the Ace Pro.
I've had problems with this macro lens thing.
I know, man.
If you want to see the problem, look at the video I uploaded yesterday. Was it worse? Image stabilization sucks.
Yeah.
It's just with that lens,
right?
though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just the lens. I think honestly, Kurt, the way that is supposed to be is like literally for like a cinematic shot if you're getting up close. I don't think it's meant. You could you don't stabilize any of your stuff when you're done, do you?
No, just in camera.
So you can try that. There's like catalyst brows and stuff, and you can. I mean, it would just be a pain in the ass. If you're having problems just with the 4K, I wouldn't fuck with it. But
dude, I want it to be easy so that I can come home, upload my video, and sit down and watch the news. Instead, I'm sitting there having to refresh it constantly, try to make it go faster.
Yeah, just go back to what you were doing. It worked for you. It's gotten you this far.
Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to look up. It's that what is it? Ace Pro?
Ace Pro 2.
That one looks pretty neat.
The one where the screen flips up from the back and you can see it in the front. And
yeah, what's stupid though? It only goes up to 8-bit. I mean, everybody else is 10-bit.
Oh,
you know
so
what I mean?
They added the 8K. Is that the one that has 8K?
Yeah, that's with the 8K. But like,
but your colors are screwed up.
Yeah, it didn't look good. I mean, I've been watching it because, like I said, I was waiting on that.
Because that's why I got. Well, when I got the Pocket 3, that one was 10-bit. I think full, like whatever they call it. And then I got other action cameras, and like the colors it was hard to edit because the colors are different. Now that I have all the newest DJI stuff, they all match.
Yeah, they just cross. Yep.
Because even with my phone, like it looked different.
When I ordered this new GoPro, they sent me 2.
No, bruh, what?
I paid for 1 and they sent me 2.
When you bought what?
I'll trade you this GoPro 12 for it.
When I bought the new GoPro, I bought batteries, a couple of those lenses, and instead of sending me 1 camera, they sent me 2.
Oh, the whole damn camera. Dude, how do you... Because I was in Lowe's the other day, and you said you bought one of their stack techs, and you got the what was that top table part? That you got it for free too. And I was like, how the hell did you get it for free? They're all like shrink wrapped where I'm at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He clipped his in.
It was on what I bought.
Yeah.
And I didn't know
now,
it was a separate piece.
I guess now they're not loose because I was looking at them and I was like, each one is individually wrapped.
So
they must have got hip to whatever happened to me.
Well, I was gonna say I got lucky when I bought the Stack Tech. When I had it all together, the dude just scanned the one box on top 5 times, or how many boxes I got.
Yeah, how many you got? 5? 5 of the same?
Yeah. I was like, he was like, because he took the scanner away from me and just clicked the top one 5 times. I was like, all right, or 6, whatever, 3. Yeah. So I was like, I'm good with that. And I made him do it twice though, because it was, you spent the 200 or 300, you got like 100 off or something. So wheeling and dealing.
So now how many angles you going to do, Kurt? How many cameras you got?
Yo, bro.
I've got,
bro.
What is it?
This dude, you got a production crew is what you got.
2 13s. I got a 12. I got an 11, and I've got a 10.
You know what I've been into recently is on, I think it's both Instagram and TikTok. They put their action cameras on their dogs. They put something that they bite onto, and it's filming them, and they just let them run around, and they have the funniest faces, and they're just like, happy-go-lucky running through a field or whatever it is. You need to give Riley a camera.
Ooh. Give him a nut cam, bro.
No, dude.
We don't want to see those.
No, you just strap it
You
to
wouldn't.
him.
It would be hanging off of them. It would be great.
What do they call that GoPro strap made for just putting on the back of a dog?
It's like a harness type of deal.
Yeah, it's a harness you put on your dog, and the GoPro's on his back.
Well,
You
there you
just
go.
let him loose in the yard.
Well, take him with you. He can be your second camera. Nasty's using disposable cameras for IG, old school photography.
Classic.
Kurt is gonna have a camera crew before long. I know, right? It's funny when going to the AHR Expo and all that. I didn't realize that people like Craig walk around with a little camera crew, right? They got a camera guy and some other people helping him out. Louis the Boiler Man, I don't know if you saw him. He had this dude with all the professional gear and everything. And I've seen a few that have their own camera crew. I mean, that's how some guys get their shots.
Really?
You'll be surprised when you go. You'll see all these people with their setups.
The Ronins and all that shit, carrying big old Canon, you know what I mean, mirrorless cameras, DLSRs or whatever, and going
running
big
around.
boom mics.
Oh yeah, booth to booth.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that stuff. Everybody's filming out there.
That's funny. Yeah,
Abe was asking before we get off the topic, what do you guys use to edit your videos? I've been trying to see if there's something out there better than CapCut, but I don't know where to start.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Kurt.
iMovie,
right? Like,
oh yeah, I'm not gonna tell you.
I've tried CapCut, but iMovie is one of the basic ones. Final Cut Pro is good. It's more advanced, but it takes some time to learn it.
That's probably the go-to if you have the patience to learn it, because that's everybody that I know that does it professionally. That's what they use.
I've been slowly using it a little bit, but there's some things that I like to do that are in iMovie that I can't do in Final Cut Pro. Some just simple little effects that I'm used to.
If you want to go for it, because I think Brett was telling me about DaVinci, and I've had it before. I think you can download it for free, but if you learn how to use it, because he said he's cleaned up audio, I think in like loud rack rooms and stuff like that, and he's like, it does a really good job. I'm like, yeah, but if you know what you're doing, I go in there and I'm turning knobs and doing all this stuff, like I don't know what I'm doing. So I always go back to CapCut, and I just get the pro version, and it does like everything I need it to.
Same.
It's gotten better
too.
Yeah, I use CapCut.
It's gotten
I've just
pretty
used
good.
it to make like little memes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
I've never.
I was gonna
used
do
it
a
for
video on like the edits that I do, and I'm like the number one feature there, because I haven't done them as much, except the other day and today. I think I did some memes, but if you just want to get in there and get some memes, you go in there, you go to the template section, and it's just all the trending memes and stuff like that, and you go in there and just input your. You didn't know, on the phone. Go to templates. And like today, I posted one of the cat. My girlfriend was telling me about this cat one that like is on a broom, like flying away or something. So I did one where it's like, oh, when the EPA shows up and you just like get out of there. I use that picture that I took of that guy, and I mean, I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna bring. I wasn't gonna bring it up in that clip, but I was like, because people were like commenting. I'm like, no, I actually saw the guy doing it, and he was doing what I thought he was doing. Could hear it bubbling and stuff in the back. I was working on the next unit over, and he was working on that brand new install because they got a call back, which I don't know why they would have to take out refrigerant on a new RTU. Yeah, it was installed a couple days before.
Wait a minute, a rooftop unit and they're removing refrigerant?
I went there to work on the kitchen AC. The front AC had just been put in literally like the day or two before, because I had been there a couple times and I saw the old one and I wrote it up, but somebody else had already bid on it. And then I go back like I said, to work on this other AC, and there's a tech there. I'm like, well, it's a brand new carrier unit, and I'm working on mine. I have to recover, and I do a repair, and I have to weigh it in, which is funny because as I passed him, I'm there with my recovery tank and machine, and he's with the water bottle or water jug. So two different eras of recovery machines, you know. But I
Okay,
heard,
that begs the question: why is he removing refrigerant from a package unit? I
I
can
have no
halfway
idea.
understand a split system.
Yeah, I know. That's why I always have to
Well,
reiterate. It's a RTU.
they probably had somebody that didn't know what they was doing. Probably had the doors off and they're like, oh, it's low, and gassed it up or some shit, or you know what I mean? And something like that. And this dude comes back and he's like, these idiots, and I'm gonna play idiot too, and boom. That's what
You
I'm
know,
thinking.
I
I just
used to
wonder
have this.
what they told him when they left. Like, oh, took some out, or what do we like? I don't know.
Yeah, just had to adjust the charge a little bit.
You know, I used to have this installer. Oh my god, he was a drama queen, but he
Bro.
It's always a sigh before the story. Go ahead.
Yeah.
he like I would tell him, hey, did everything okay with that install yesterday? Because I just got a call back. You said it ain't working.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say something like, well, it's probably low on refrigerant. And I'd get over there, and right there next to the service valves, there is sprayed oil for about 3 feet in every direction. Of course, he didn't tell me none of this.
I love it.
I'm like, what, did they forget to put in the Schraders or something? What happened? And I asked him what happened. Nothing. Obviously, something happened.
Yeah,
Something went down.
that oil trail. Yeah, but I don't know. I was working on the unit. That was one customer that the guy that called us in to do some repairs ended up leaving to another somewhere up north, so we lost the account after all. But yeah, I don't know, brand new RTU, but he felt like he needed to take out refrigerant, and I'm sure at some point they got called back because it was low on charge for something, you know. At some point they're gonna get that call back.
Oh my god! I have done something on camera that people said they didn't know you could do with the current refrigerant drums. If you want to push refrigerant back into them, if you do it in small amounts, there are some of them that will let you push the refrigerant back in. I mean, ounces. We're not talking about a lot.
I ain't got time for ounces, bro. I need them pounds, dog.
But like, for example, if you're charging something, you realize you just overcharged it just a little bit. Your superheat went to zero.
Just bleed it out.
There are times you can blow it back into the drum.
Did he get into something?
Something just cracked. Oh, the wife is looking at it, see what's going on.
Did you say something, Jake?
But yeah, he got into something.
I love it.
We have these skeletons around the house. One of them's about
easy,
18
Jeffrey.
inches, and we position him and make him look like he's doing stuff. I lay him out on the counter with a knife through his chest or something, just being funny. And apparently he got into the skeleton.
That's what thumped. It sounded like a real dead body, bro. So we were just concerned.
Shout out to, oh God, Macon. How do you say that?
Macon.
Van Dyke.
What's up? Found you from the collab with Tim. Listening to you guys in the van for 2 weeks since. Appreciate it.
Dude, man. I read like Mike Van Fleek real quick or something like that. I don't know. I was like, what? Shout out to Macon. My son's name is Lakin, so when we describe it to people, we say bacon. So that's the truth. So like that.
You know, when I look back on some of those people that have worked for me, I think down at core, I think they're good people. I just don't want them working for me.
Yeah. That's why I don't like to talk to some of the guys. I'm like, you're a good guy, but the work that you do.
Let's talk about this when you gotta let somebody go.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Yep.
What if have you had to do it with somebody you've built like a solid relationship with?
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
did you ever hang out with them outside of work type stuff?
Never.
Okay,
Well,
but
two of them were
it was
two of
always
them,
business though.
two of them were my uncles. A little awkward
You guys
after.
suck. By the way, are you bringing the fucking potato salad or am I?
Yeah. Well, for us, we
No,
just couldn't pay. So like, it's like, if you stick around, there's no check. So I mean, there's nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Makes sense.
no. When I've had to fire people that didn't want to go, I I had to rev myself up to do it. It's hard to do.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this the other
Yeah, I was
day.
gonna say because my uncles were the ones that were like, no, we'll stick it out, wait it out, and it's like my dad's like, I don't have money right now. Like it was just like they didn't want to go.
They were willing to stick it out, man. We don't need paychecks. Just
And there was a one that sued us too. I think I've talked
for
about that.
no. Tell us more.
No,
I don't recall you being sued. I recall one of them taking work from you.
no, they both took work. They got hired as maintenance people, and they did this little deal behind our back. Then they cried about it a few months later that they were running them into the ground because they wanted everything done, and all because it was a 24/7 restaurant.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they're going to take advantage of you guys because you're their employees now. No, that we had one that sued us. I've talked about it before, but probably a long time ago. One guy went out to a call. It was a new place that we'd never been to. And of course, it was heavily raining that day. And we get rain here, during hurricane season. Told him not to get up there. He said his extension ladder didn't reach. Okay, don't do anything. Me and my dad were like, we'll be there in a bit. We'll figure it out, whatever. Find out that he fell and tried to sue us for it. He put his ladder up on his van, extended it, and put it up in the rain. Yeah. And he's like, and he was trying to tell us, I've done it before. He's like, I don't know. I don't know. I was like, yeah, we told you not to do that. And then there was a whole thing, had to deal with him trying to sue us for that and stuff.
Dude, I had this one guy.
Didn't win. Just making sure he didn't win.
I had this one guy who failed a urinalysis after using my fuel card 11 times in the middle of the night one night to go get his dope.
We had the same issue with one of them too, like that.
And so I let him go. I fired him, and then he filed for unemployment.
Yeah.
He didn't get it, but he filed for it.
They try, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know.
And that's why my dad does not want to hire anybody.
Yeah.
You learn it when you hire somebody, you end up learning more about them than you ever want to know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Ewok? Did you guys go oh, you guys follow him, right?
I was just say, what up, E? Big E?
I try. I think I see stuff from him on Instagram more than Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook.
I mean, not Facebook, YouTube. I'm sorry.
I'm like, my man, casually drinking that Pepsi. That's the problem right there. RFK is going to resolve that shit.
I don't even know where that came from. I don't even use it.
You did. You said it so. Bam, that's where I seen him. I love it.
And that reminds me, because I was talking to somebody about, I guess, like the older generation and the newer ones, and then like how we're like in between and stuff. And man, I think I saw it on TikTok. There's kids out there that are like, HVAC is not a career. So he's in the trade. He says he's like 25, And he's like, I got 5 years to figure out what I want to do, but he's working an HVAC job. And then I go look at his other videos, and he's doing like van tours, and then like top tools you need to buy, like all these like cliche, you know, YouTube video, whatever for HVAC guys. Wait, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And then I see that video, and he's like, yeah, this is not it. He's like, you guys don't want to be doing this to yourself. He gave himself a limit. He's like, after 30, I need to figure out like a real job or a real career and all this. And like a lot of people in the comments were like, what are you talking about? Like, you could make money here. This is a career, and like going in on him and stuff. And I was like, dude, I guess everybody has their own. I don't know.
Who is this? Who did that?
I don't remember his name. I didn't follow him because I was like, you know, I didn't want to listen to it. But I left a comment.
Dude, I mean, if you're having a bad time, either swap employers, go talk to somebody, because the money's there.
Maybe his driving force isn't money, though.
That's what I mean. Like, well, no, it could be, but the labor, like, I feel like people don't want to do the work.
Yeah, no, we always talk about this. You know, everybody wants that instant gratification. That's just the way the world works right now. And we talk about it all the time. We talk about the stereotypical steps of where to get where you want to be, you know, but some people just don't want it, man. But in 5 years, dude could be, you know, if he's still doing HVAC, he'd be like, he might look back and it might be a thing where he's like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. You know,
because I was going to say, from my experience, like when I was 20, I mean, I didn't love my job, but I knew it was a good job. And I was not mechanically inclined. I didn't know how to use power tools. Like, I was real bad about all that. And then now I do, like, I run calls on my own, and I do pretty well.
Yeah.
Same. You know, I remember listening to a video of Vince over at VCG Construction was talking about when he got into construction, he was sweeping floors. Nobody would hand him a power tool. Yeah. And now he's running the show, and you just got to put in the legwork.
Well, the kid was talking about like trying to find a side hustle that made him money, like easy money, or he probably wants like a passive income type of deal or something. I don't know. And just looking at his videos, because I was talking to this guy about it on Instagram that hit me up, and he's like, I don't know, I think a lot of the kids now, maybe they just want to be TikTokers or whatever it is, right?
That's a real thing. You know, I mean, unfortunately, but you got to have something with content that you can do with it. I don't know.
It's hard to do content too, but
I have stopped putting anything on TikTok because I don't think it's going to be around much longer.
That's what they said. I don't know.
We'll see.
But well, even like what we do, because sometimes I'm scrambling to try and post something. It's like hard to do content, because I was like, man, if I was a full-time content creator, because like I forgot who I was talking to, and I was like, if I had known YouTube was the thing, if I had known YouTube paid like it paid, maybe I would have done something else. Because I used to, you know, fix phones and all this other electronic stuff, and then a lot of those type of channels like blew up. But it's a full-time job doing YouTube on top of what we do, and it's hard. And that's why I like you said, Kurt, keep it simple and you know, just get the content out there.
It's work. To me, it's rewarding, and I enjoy it. It's like a hobby that pays, but it can turn into work. Like I feel like my viewers now want a video every day, so it's hard to.
They expect, you know, you've been doing that for so long.
Sometimes it's hard to do that. I'll give you an example. The other day, I posted a video of a Vision Pro 8000 thermostat and how to program it and stuff. The next day, guess what my video was? A Vision Pro 8000 thermostat and how to program it. Like, I can't post that 2 days in a row, so I was struggling to try to find something.
I think you can. I think you'll get the views.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, Jason's like, money's not my driving force. I love the job and the challenges. I think if I didn't have the challenges, I would hate this job. That's what makes me love it. but the money's good too. So, like today, like
Damn, that's my goddamn crooked
stop
ass ears,
messing
boy.
with your.
It just bothers me.
It's
Sorry.
fine.
Dude, it looks great.
You guys are awesome.
Love the background.
Oh, you noticed?
I
Thank you.
I added the goat over here.
There we go. We got nice. Yeah, fills out well. Looks good.
Who is it?
The
All I
goat.
see is a basketball goal.
Oh my god! What did he just say?
Chat. Who is this?
Is that supposed to be Michael Jordan? I see a red uniform.
That's the infamous last shot.
Nah, man, that's LeBron in a Cavs uniform.
I took we were shopping and my kids found the poster section. I was like, I haven't looked at these in forever. Like I used to buy posters for my room. Yeah.
Bro.
So I was like, fine. I was like, if you guys want posters, pick one out each. I'll pick one out for myself. There was a really cool one of him dunking, but I could not find it for the life of me. Yeah, they always have them like mismatched and all that.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. I just didn't know where to put it, so I have it there for now. We'll see if the Vito banner stays here or I move that up. I don't know. But yeah, we went. They got their Spider-Man posters. They put them up and everything.
Hell yeah! I stole this one from my son's room. I was like, yeah, gotta fill it. And then we got some Iron Mics on there. You know what I mean?
You're killing me, Smalls. Does he watch that?
Oh, dude, yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to show my kids because my kids are very like into like YouTube and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, we gotta watch. Me and my girlfriend we're saying we gotta watch all the classics. On movie nights.
We do Saturday movie nights. We put the blankets out on the couch or below the couch and on the couch, make a bunch of popcorn, yada yada, and we'll find something that's probably like a little bit like recently we watched Heavyweights. I don't know if you guys remember it.
It sounds familiar. Yeah.
Ben Stiller, you know what I mean? When he's the camp counselor. Yeah, classic. My son loves what? It's all serious. Like,
I know.
Never even wanted to hear about it.
My girlfriend was trying to find like the ones that are hard to find are all those old Disney movies. Those like TV movies that they always had going on, like Brink and the Halloween movies and Smart House and all those, Oh man,
Johnny Tsunami, bro, come on. Anybody in the chat? Like,
probably going over. I was like, it's probably going over everybody's head.
Damn, Disney Channel movies were great.
Yeah, but I don't think you can find them. They're not even on like the Disney Plus.
They're not on Disney.
What?
Disney Plus.
Not the old school ones. I don't know why.
I got Disney Plus so I could get the Star Wars stuff.
Oh
yeah,
that's right.
I used to bootleg all that stuff. I used to know how to like hack I used to do it on my iPad and then the Fire Sticks and all that.
Well, now that I've seen it all, I don't know if I want the subscription anymore.
I know, right? Just like right now, the one that I always buy is the League Pass for NBA. But I always wait until they put the sale on it and it's like half off. I'm like, all right, that's when I get it.
Guess I'll get it. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
Ooh, Mr. Deeds. That's another good one.
That is a good one. Man, Kurt. Sandler's what do you watch, Kurt?
Well, Saturday night. Saturday is your movie night. Saturday nights I'm watching college football.
That's true, yeah.
Now Adam Sandler, he did this thing when he was at Saturday Night Live where he sang the Hanukkah song about all the Jews.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have y'all heard that? That is hilarious.
It's classic, yeah.
That's like the best thing he ever did.
8 Crazy Nights, man, that was a great one. The cartoon one he did. He was a basketball coach.
I haven't seen all his stuff. He's still going. He's still going strong on Netflix. I think he's still making movies.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the only like actor where I'm like, yeah, that dude's great. What him? I like Kevin James. I like those guys.
Oh yeah, Little Nicky.
Little Nicky, man. Gosh. We don't really watch. You know what? We did see the new Beetlejuice. That was pretty good.
Was it?
Was it?
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. The kids
You go
liked
to
it.
the theater?
No, we here. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about renting it so I can watch it here.
Yeah. It was fun. It was good. I mean, it took at first. It just took a little second, just because he's obviously a little bit older, but like it's a really good storyline.
Is it similar? Is it more kiddie, or is it like as bad? Well,
No, it's still Tim Burton style. Like I don't think your kids will get offended type stuff.
Okay.
I mean, there's some funny jokes in that, but the storyline was really good in it. It wasn't like where they tried too hard to make it like the first one.
Okay, because
Yeah,
I have. It's funny because I have one kid, my son, who loves the scary stuff. He's all into
Yeah.
Michael Myers, Scream, all
Yeah,
those. I'm like, okay, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know he's gonna get into that. And our daughter is scared of everything, so
Yeah.
we can't watch anything too scary.
My
She thought
6-year-old watched
she
it.
thought Ghostbusters was pretty scary.
Ooh. Yeah, well, then
That's
I don't
mostly a
know.
comedy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we'll see. Maybe I'll put it on. I'll look for it.
Yeah, find it, man. It's good. Then, what?
Yeah, Ewok. Well, obviously because of his name, he's a big Star Wars fan.
That's not his name.
That is his name. It is his name.
He said, "No, it is his name." I thought it was Aztec or something.
No, dude.
No, not like his name is Aztec, but his name is Aztecian.
Eats coat. Yeah, it is, but his name is not Aztec.
No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying his name is, like I said, Aztecian, maybe. But
the new Deadpool, I need to rewatch that one. I did like that one.
What, the one with Wolverine?
Yeah.
Did you guys
Yeah, I
know
might
the
have
reason
to
he
see
wears
that.
long
just
sleeves in
dis-
the outdoor shots? Because he has skin cancer.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Sorry, side note. Go ahead.
He's
I
still
just got
ripped?
into Deadpool. I just discovered Deadpool.
Really?
Yeah. I
That
just watched the first one about a week ago.
Yeah, that's one where I'm like, I don't know if the kids can watch that one.
What a dang! They got the kids with the bye shit, with the little dance and
Yeah,
we
my
hear
son was like asking me because we watched it on our own, and then my kids were asking, and I was like, no, I think we're gonna skip that one.
that. Yeah, I never seen them. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
Bye.
Ewok, what do you know about Dazed and Confused?
Dazed and confused, been so long. That's not true.
That's that old Matthew McConaughey.
I've never seen it. The guys at the supply house, shout out to Tropic Supply again. But they always tell me, "You haven't watched it yet, have you?" I'm like, no. Like, you need to watch it.
How did I've seen it so many times.
Dang. It's a Texas type movie, right? Ain't it? Aren't they in like Texas University or something?
Yeah, it's like a college thing, but it's a good movie.
That's what I hear.
Dude, how was y'all's work today? We talking about all these movies. How was
I know. I
y'all's
was
work?
like, we're way off topic right now.
I had actually, man, it would have been, I semi-made a little video, and I'll be going back to this job. It was one of them TAM 7 systems with the, AFC board, EEV board. That would have been a good content, but the people found me on YouTube, and that's when they called the company and had me come out there, which I thought was cool. And then I had another low voltage short that was kicking my ass. But
did you
that's
use
how my work was. Dude, I left my fucking jumper king in someone's house. Yo, but I knew I had to go through my call history, not my call, my call history,
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, who did I go to? And I'm looking at each one. I'm like, That's where I used it last game. I call Mr. Dan. Oh yeah, I got it. You also left this Milwaukee light. I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot.
Dude.
Like what? I don't know what was. So yes, I did. I would have used it because I was going to use it on a different job, and I'm like, lost it.
But you got everything back, right?
I still haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, but it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
No, because today I went back because I went to go and I didn't even notice because I've already lost this stupid thing like 5 times, but I've found it every time. A couple days ago, I went to go check a reach-in cooler and had a bunch of wiring issues, and I wanted to go back with the OEM temp control. They're mechanical. A lot of guys go digital. I always just get whatever the unit came with. I usually try to get it. So I had to order it. I had to get it next day. I went back and I didn't have my tools because I was working out of the truck today. So I'm changing these things out, and I open the cabinet and I'm like, my field piece psychrometer is in there.
Oh no.
I was like, thank God, because this is one that is like every now and then they'll call somebody else, right? I was like, thank God nobody else came because they would have taken that shit right away.
Oh yeah.
And I've lost that stupid thing like 5 times already, but I've gone back. One of the times it was like an hour and a half away. I was like, no, I'm going to go get it.
Yeah. Dude.
And I told the customer, I was like, this is not cheap.
I had to replace my impact because I left it somewhere.
You found it?
No.
Oh.
Somebody will find it.
That's probably on one of them damn crawl spaces you're always in.
Yeah, true. I will try my hardest to track down because the other day I went back to get my Klein light. I'm like, where the hell was it? And I started looking at my calls, like you said. I was like, okay, I used it here. Did I use it here? You know, and I'm like, where is it? And I went back and I told him, I was like, you're good. I'm like, I already fixed your cooler, but let me just pull it out again because it was like in the kitchen line. I was like, I have a feeling I left a light back there. And sure enough, I pulled it out and inside it was like stuck, you know, because it's magnetic up in one of the panels. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, at least I found it. And they're like, oh, while you have it out, can we clean back there? Because it was like a mess. I'm like, sure, go ahead. Just let them sweep.
Bro, I get like high anxiety if I lose like a tool. Like I'm going through my tool bag. I'm like, where the hell did I put it? Like I know I just had it. Like yeah. And I usually don't. And I don't know. I just did. My mind's been all over the place.
Oh, I know. I hate
how was work for you, Kurt?
Those are the weeks where I lose shit when I'm like
just flustered, you know? And you're just
what was that, Jake?
Oh, how was work for you?
It was a busy day. It was a busy day. I worked all the way up until right at 5 o'clock.
No heat or no cool?
Both.
Not bad.
I love it.
Well, at this time of the year, starts out the day 50 degrees in the morning and it's 85 by the time 5 o'clock rolls around. So you got to assume both. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear some guys up there, like they'll run a no heat and then a no cool at the end of the day, even on the same house.
That's wild. Like you were just here.
The video I published today, it was a no cool, but I checked on the heat while I was there.
Good call. Good call. No, he's right. We should put a lot of people do with their tools is the air tags.
Well, like don't they have that for like the newer power tools? Like I don't know if it's Milwaukee, right?
Yeah, Milwaukee got one key. I'm sure the other company brands have that stuff too.
But like for my flashlight or something that I lose all the time, I need to clip something on there.
Dude, I'm the worst with my wallet. God.
Your wallet?
Yeah.
It's so bad. You can use discount code Krauss for that extra.
How many times have you lost your Ridge wallet?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Is that what it is?
Like
Ridge?
Nah, it's Exter. It's like it's like a Ridge. Nah, hey, it's Italian fucking leather, bro. But no,
that's why I got one that had Find My. So I have one. I gotta charge it, but I can track.
There you go. That's my.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what I lose most frequently. Those little rubber pads I put my knees on. I've probably bought 6 of them because I keep losing them. Jeez. And those little magnetic 1/4 and 5/16 nut drivers.
Mm-hmm. You talking about like the flip bit, or just
No, not a flip bit, just a dedicated quarter
you? Oh my gosh, yeah,
nut driver with a magnet in the end of it.
yeah. Oh
I was gonna
man,
say
yeah,
I have so many of these because I lose them. I
yeah.
go buy more and then I find them. So I have like a shit ton of these Malco ones.
I was gonna say, guys, what's the damn it? What's the go-to most often bought tool that you just narrowed those down? But would it be the nut drivers, Kurt?
It's got to be something that I would buy again.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably those needle nose that you see me use all the time that have the wire strippers and the crimpers in them.
Mm-hmm.
If I lose one of those, I'm going to get some the same day.
Got to. I agree. That's what I was gonna say. Like those Klein like blue handles, or those the ones I rock the most now are the Knipex with the strippers, and it's like a hybrid plier or whatever. Yeah. If I lose that, I'm getting it.
For me, it's always my flip bits. I have a shit ton of them now.
That's
And
all I got.
I got my Malco cup. Remember I told you guys if you
Oh
register,
yeah.
you get a free cup. It came in today.
Is it plastic, metal, what?
No,
Glass?
it's a tumbler, metal, stainless steel,
Ooh,
whatever.
solid.
Because I registered my, what are these called? Rex something?
Okay.
C-Rex, right?
I'm not
Wait a
sure.
minute.
The Malco flip bits.
I'm losing track of all these different kinds of flip bits.
Well, I bought this one to try it, and I did a video on it because it comes with the bit installed. So you do need to pick a bit, which, I mean, for me, if I'm being honest, Phillips is the most used one that I use. And if you register it on Malco's website, which maybe I'll link it down below because everybody probably has Malco. If you register it, which they didn't ask for a receipt, but you get a free tumbler.
That's a nice tumbler, man. I like the colors. It's a good, clean, clean tumbler.
And I have tools laying all over my desk. Oh, I tried these out. They're not the Pookie busters. It's whatever
Oh
Malco's
yeah,
version is with the
yeah,
teeth.
yeah, man.
Because I started working on units that have the duct exposed on the roof, and I had to get
Yeah,
all the screws
get up
out.
in there, bro.
Wait a
Back
minute.
in the
What in
day,
the world was that? I've never seen that.
But I
you ain't
went with
never
the
seen
Malco.
them?
I went with the Malco one because it's a flip bit. Because the other ones you have to buy
Yeah,
dedicated ones.
yep. I
Can't
got
even get it out.
the Malco ones. Yeah, that's the problem. They do get stuck, and then they get like rusted easier compared to like the regular flip bit.
So it has teeth to get through the Pookie.
Get through the Pookie.
Well, the other one calls it a Pookie buster.
Yeah, the original one is called a Pookie Buster.
Midwest, I think.
It's
The first
pretty
time I
sick.
heard somebody call it Pookie, I thought it was funny because I'd never heard it called Pookie before.
It's a common term.
That's just what my grandmama called me. Yeah, buddy. I never heard it called Mastic until I moved down here. We always just called it Pookie. That's why I was like, what? But like when people call things, like I call it Rubitex, like,
Oh
but
yeah,
everybody calls it Armor Flex.
yeah, that
I'm like,
one got me too.
I was
Dude,
like,
I remember when I first started, I mean, I was like a duct helper, crawling
Mhm.
under houses, helping put duct together. I would come home with mastic in my hair, all over my clothes. It was terrible.
You just went after it though, boy. Duck butter.
Hey, I felt
Love
like
it.
I did a good job for a helper. I was doing the same thing the installers were doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were good. I mean, they gotta.
I tried to
what?
earn my.
A thermometer is something I buy often too. I always lose mine.
Oh, that's right, bro. I haven't used them in such a long time. Yes, that's the one. Yep. It's because down here there's no metal duct, so like you gotta poke it in which is easy, but like just starts to flop around. I don't know, and then it's just like a hole gets created, and you can't just tape over it. You gotta seal it, and it's a problem. But yes, UEI or field piece. Which one y'all using? Those are the only two I remember. And Klein now.
How about UEI?
I like the
those
little
ones.
ones with the dial on them, the little round ones with the dial on the end. Old school. Analog.
Like a real one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not digital.
I used
Do
to
you keep
use them
it
when I work on
in your shirt pocket?
geothermals.
Oh yeah, the guys would always have them in the shirt pocket.
I would use them on geothermals. They have a little spot where you can stick them into the water and measure the temperature of water. I don't work on many geothermals anymore, but I used to.
Peace. May the
Ewok
force
is
be
getting
with
the
you.
class. Yeah, everybody's saying UEI. I never had the field piece one.
I didn't like the field piece. It was just, I mean, that's what I had because no one has the UEI ones, like where I go
Oh
to.
yeah.
It's like all clunky and dumb. The UEIs were like nice and slim, and they had the magnet on the back, so it just snapped on the duct. You're like, yeah, boy.
Yeah, I had a bunch of like old school ones, and then I found the UEI ones. I'm like, oh, it folds. Oh, it has magnets.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're like,
okay, I just bought a
what?
bunch,
Yeah.
and then I always have to buy more
Man,
when I lose them.
how much do they
It's
cost
called
now?
a Pete's plug.
They're
I've
more than
never heard it
$20.
called a Pete's plug.
Is
Those
that for
are-
like when the duct?
The one that I was talking about that was round that has the analog dial on it. Somebody's calling it a Pete's plug.
A Pete's plug. Plugged up Pete.
Are y'all gonna go full smart
That's-
probes?
That's me. That's what I was gonna say. I don't use that. That's why I don't have them anymore. I just use the
Psychrometers?
Yeah, I just put
Yeah.
a hole and stick a psychrometer in there if I'm going to measure air temperature in the duct.
and then they
But
they
most
sell
of the
little
time,
caps. Sorry.
I don't check across the coil or across the air handler anymore. I check from return to supply, and that gives me a better idea of the performance of the system. I just like doing it that way.
Mm-hmm. I concur.
I don't do split systems, so I just check for temperature. So I just use the UEI one. And
Well, you do the same thing on package units.
What about? Do you look like a
Return to supply.
professional though? Do you bring out the temp gun? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're looking. Yep. Like
Yeah.
you see the damn maintenance men. They all got that shit. And you're just like,
I have
yeah.
I have the other one, the Klein one, the 2-in-1. That's a probe, the thermometer, and
yeah, I got that.
the infrared, whatever. So I use that one if I need it. If I need to show the customer, just like, it's working. It's going to take a little while to cool this kitchen, but it's working. That's what I use that for, just to check it, because I don't want to get the ladder and stuff. But
no, I agree. I do the same shit, but it's just no. You're good. You got cold air. Like
yeah,
no,
I don't use those anymore. But the infrared camera, you can point it up at a spot and you can see the cold air coming out. That's
if I want to
just
get
had-
fancy with it.
I used it today for a breaker, man. It was kind of cool. I never used it
film
for
it?
Oh,
like
I
it
have
will
a
be in a
video.
video if I ever do it.
I have a video for it, but it's for somebody that paid for that video. So I'm waiting for it to be approved.
Oh, I think Koolin
Oh,
with
dude.
Kai Wheats.
No, I didn't get that one.
Oh,
I'm going through the same thing with Bosch right now. I filmed that video of that install over a week ago, and I'm still waiting on
Yeah.
approval.
I have it's up there, and I was gonna post that for my video this week, and I was like, no, let me post another video because they never got back to me. I was like, I didn't do anything bad in it. It's just me showing how to use it. Like, I'm doing a call and using it, like you said. I checked the disconnect, the vents, and other things with it, and it's good for a lot of things. I have like 5 of them laying around now. I'm the thermal imager guy now, I guess. But yeah, you can use it. I used to use it to check the vents too, but now I just use the little Klein one. But vents, disconnects, contactors, breakers. One of the times they didn't know why the breaker kept tripping, and I went to check the system on the roof, and I was like, I don't know, everything's working fine. I think they did have a motor going bad, so I replaced it, a condenser motor, and then I got them going, and they're like, oh, it tripped again. Is that the Kuwait's one?
No,
Oh,
it was one I had, but the Kaiweets hit me up, and I was like, God, it would have been perfect if. But anyways,
I said the
yeah,
same thing because
breaker.
I was like, I've already done a bunch of infrared videos.
Yeah, I was like,
Dude,
it was.
I diagnosed one time with an infrared camera that totally had the electrician confused when I was trying to tell him about it.
No way.
No, they're cool to
I had
use.
breakers tripping, and it was no fault to the equipment, no fault to the breaker.
Mm-hmm.
And one side of the power coming in, one of the bus bars
Later, Mike.
was significantly hotter than the other one.
Oh no
Mm.
shit.
And
That's
I
what I
was
like
able
to
to catch
use
it
it.
on that camera.
That's what I like to use it for because a lot of times, like that one that I was talking about, it had been off because it tripped and everything. We reset it. That breaker instantly got hot. So I'm like, look, it's your breaker box. It's nothing with the system. I've already checked everything, amperage. We changed out the motor. Everything was good. And we had to replace the breaker on it. And I had another one with a breaker issue too. And it's good to have a thermal imager for those kinds of situations or like bad connections. You know, you get wires that heat up and stuff, and you can just I do walk-ins, so the heaters, if they're working or not, if a crankcase heater is working or not, I can just check it with that.
Hell yeah, man.
Versus my old way, it was like trying to touch it real quick.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did. I was like hitting it, and I was like, I can't tell. I took the whole panel off, and it was giving an audible noise. You could hear like a. And I asked the customer, I was like, "You hear that?" It's because the condenser kept tripping off and on, not tripping, but kicking on it, and you would hear every time it engaged, the breaker would like make a noise. I was like, I said, I'll look into that.
Have y'all noticed on heat strips that we're installing nowadays, they double isolate the heat strips when before one side would be energized all the time.
I think
Now
you were
they're
talking
double
about that.
isolating it.
Yeah, I think you were telling us about that. No, I haven't even.
I have noticed that over and over again, and I'm like, why are they doing that?
Oh yeah, I see what he's talking about. It's funny he says that. Like, there was a spot. I was like, oh, there's a big old heat spot right here, and it was just my reflection off of it. Like, I was like, oh no, shit, that's just me. Sorry. Like, that's on my. Oh, that's funny.
I don't mess with it too much. I don't change it too much because I'm usually looking for something specific. So I go to the heater specifically and look for some, like if it's on or off. I used it once on a leak because a walk-in box was outside and they had condensation. And I'm like looking, like I'm like somewhere one of your panels is like screwed up, and we found it in the outside corner. One of the it was an old walk-in, so one of the panels had kind of started to deteriorate and warp. So I use it for that, like for leaks. I know guys use them for like water leaks in the walls and stuff like that.
Back when I had those other probes, what's that other brand?
JB.
Oh no. Before JB,
Testo.
what's the other brand in field piece that has the probes out in the nice set?
Testo.
Testo. Yes, you could use their infrared in your phone and measure emissivity on those. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Then it would then it had like a moisture reading, right, and all that stuff on it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, but I never used it.
Me neither. It's funny you say that. I bet you those things probably got jacked up. The batteries are still sitting in them. I should probably go look at that and take them out.
Black electrical tape, and the reading will be accurate. So just cover if it's shiny. I usually don't mess with it too much.
Yeah, I gotta check it. I was like, it'll tell you if there's mold there, and I just gotta tell the customer you need a UV light. That's what you need. See, it tells me you got mold.
There you go. I see that. I see mold way too much.
Yeah. I have been well coached to never say the M word.
I know people like hate it, but no. Every time a customer brings it up,
stuff growing over here.
I always just be like, they're like, oh my God, I'm worried. I'm like, I'm gonna let you know you're probably gonna have some sort of bacterial growth in this thing, no matter what. Like it just depends on what you're, in terms of how much. but I can't say, like you said, Kurt, you got mold. Like I can't just say it because
I can't
I've
say
never
it.
had that.
I got to
I've had
pull
people
them.
ask me to come look at it.
It's
Oh.
And I
no,
just tell
we
them
get
it
it all.
looks like mold, but I can't tell you if it is.
Yeah, it looks like microbial growth for sure. Yeah.
It's no, because I have to watch what I say in the restaurants. I can't. I'm
Straight
like,
up. Yeah.
I was like, do you want to go outside and have a little chat? I tell you what I found.
Do you guys have any blue cheese around? Oh man. Cool.
Well, I don't want to keep you guys too long.
I'll
I don't know
leave
if
this.
Notice the time.
Yes. I gotta
Let me,
bathe the boys.
Let's do our little shout out for the week.
Young buck. Let's go see this cat.
Am I frozen?
That's a new one to me.
Yeah, I seen him. He does like he does pretty good like videos. Yeah.
Am I frozen to you guys?
Move your head.
I am moving.
No, move it again.
You're frozen.
What the hell's going on?
No, you're good.
You were
You're
frozen
now
there for
good.
a second.
Hold on one more time.
Bro, did you use? I'm gonna ask you off camera. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, really quick. I was gonna ask you guys, but I was like, let me just pull this one up since we're already running late. Young Buck Refrigeration. I know there's a lot of refrigeration guys in the chat. And we were talking about young guys earlier.
Mhm.
He's another young one doing all the supermarket stuff, the stuff that I'm afraid of, but he does it, and he's does really well with his videos and stuff like that. So that's our shout out for this week.
Get it, skin. Hell
Well,
yeah.
dude,
Yeah, I love his
compared
videos.
to me, y'all are
Shit.
young.
Hmm.
Compared to me, y'all are young. Y'all are still in your 30s.
We're all getting up there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
He works on the same stuff that I do.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, guys?
No.
Nah, just everybody be safe out there, man. Tomorrow's Friday, or if you're listening to it the next day, it's Friday.
Yeah, we appreciate all the guys that
I
listen.
just dropped a video. Go check it out.
They probably left
Oh,
already to
there
go
you
watch
go.
it.
Yeah, the numbers dropped.
But yeah, I appreciate everybody that watches or listens to the podcast. It's been doing really well. I know some guys, that guy earlier that said he came in, that he listens to us in his van. Appreciate that. Hopefully, you all enjoy the videos and podcast.
Yes, thank you. Y'all are the shit.
Well, let's sign out. I'll hit the outro.
Later.